let's move on to wide receivers. So my honorable mention. I feel like I'm real high on this guy going into the season. I feel like he's gonna have a monster year, and I feel like he's gonna put himself in that top three, top four conversation. My honorable mention is Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, same with me.
Mark?
Honorable?
Yes. It's real hard to
Devontae
to
Smith.
Devontae Smith as your honorable mention. I can see it, but there's just so many.
Wait, hold on. Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is my honorable mention.
Wow.
Okay.
Juice.
Me? AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. Okay.
I actually got two honorables. I said it was CD.
I like that.
Or Jamar.
Huh?
Or Jamar.
Amara.
Yeah, Jamar, my other honorable.
Oh wow. My number 5 is Jamar. You know, you guys had him as your honorable mention, so I just got him one spot higher at number 5. Jamar could really do anything. But you know, Burrow, is going into the season. Burrow, you don't know if he's gonna be there week 1 or not, but I expect him to. But even with Burrow being there all year, like I said, Jamar, he's a franchise guy. He could literally do anything. He's one of the best after the catch. Every time I think about after the catch with him, I think about that Chiefs touchdown that he had when he completely ran by 3 defenders and just took it 60, 70 yards. So, just like Sertain and Sauce, is only up from here for Jamar.
My number 5 might be a shocker, but I got Devontae Adams.
Oh wow.
Devontae has a great wide receiver, and if this was just a wide receiver ranking,
Okay, I see.
yeah, he'll be top 3.
Valid.
But I don't
Valid.
like his situation in
Yep.
Oakland.
Valid. Vegas. Yeah. Yeah.
Mark's number 5 right now is Stephon Diggs, bro.
Okay.
But I would rank him higher because, I think he's ready to leave. Ready to lead his team. Though he signed this contract, bro. So I feel this season coming in, he's gonna give no. I mean, he won a Super Bowl, but I don't know. He's not better than my top 4. Diggs number 5.
Did you say you won a Super Bowl?
Number 5, Chase.
I say he wants one.
Oh, wants one. My number 5, despite him being injured and having hamstring injuries, Cup, because we seen what Cup can actually do against any corner that he wants to. And I feel like he's arguably like one of the probably like the best top 2 route runners in the league right now.
And I feel like he's still underrated.
Yeah, I still feel like he doesn't get. I feel like people like I'm seeing right now people saying like he's like somewhere like fantasy wise drafted like in like the top like 5 to like 7, but I'm like, you gotta remember he just won the Triple Crown, and before he got injured last year, he was the best wide receiver. Literally like 12 to like 15 receptions a game, damn near scoring every damn week.
Yeah.
So I feel like
he did have one of the greatest wide receivers.
And he was out for like half the season pretty much after he got injured. So I just feel like he got a lot on his chest too, like pretty really, because he hasn't played football in like almost a year.
Right.
And I can only imagine like that only makes someone to hurt. I mean like work. And despite that they saying like he has a hamstring injury, hamstrings do linger. At the same time, I feel like Cooper Kupp has like a hunger to like want to play football at this point.
Yeah.
So I feel like right now he's my number 5.
Yeah, and you see when he got hurt how downhill the Rams got. So he was clearly
he was
offense.
really the whole offense. So I can only imagine like we said like how we see like Kirk Cousins with JJ. I feel like they did Matt Stafford with Cup. Like the whole offense literally revolved around Cup, because without no other like threat on that offense that the Rams have, because they have Van Jefferson, or they had Allen Robinson last year. Those two wasn't really making so much of a mark. As you see with defenses, whatever. I think it was like a whole like YouTube video of like Cooper Kupp breaking down like defenses or like what he sees, like how he wants to like run routes, whatever. You get that whole offensive mind, like a wide receiver that get like who could like correct himself like mid route to get open like towards like to have Matt Stafford find him and everything. And it's not like he could just like torch like slot receivers or corner like. It's literally anybody that's on the field that you can't really guard him, which makes him like so special. Yeah. So I feel like that's why I receive a 5 right there.
Yeah. Cup, He's my number 4 guy, and Tank just broke it all down.
My number 4 is Jamar.
Yep.
He's a touchdown machine, bro. But I
Yeah.
don't really like his situation. But I know he's gonna get his regardless, no matter who throwing him the
for
ball.
sure. Yeah, he was ranked number 2 against man coverage. Win percentage at I believe it was not win percentage, but his grade was 90.7. So he's great when it comes to one-on-one. He's a guy that's pretty much gonna win 9 times out of 10. Mark.
Number 4, Cooper Cup.
Yep.
Tank said, bro. Come back from an injury. That's the only reason he's so low. If he was healthy, he would have been top 3.
And if his situation was better, I might even have him like 1 or 2.
Yeah. But still, he's still the only threat on that team, so he's going to get the ball no matter what. He's going to
Yeah.
get yards no matter what.
Yeah.
Number 4 to me is Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
He's a demon.
Yeah.
Unguardable as hell. Nobody can guard him. Triple team. Nobody can guard him.
Yeah, he's a monster,
he
bro.
only
He got that dog.
He literally gets stopped
Who
from
the
getting double team.
fuck is guarding Stephon Diggs? Who guards Stephon Diggs?
He got that dog.
Tell
bro,
me.
for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, Jair was. He was trying to.
He was
last
trying.
year.
He was
Yeah.
trying.
He was trying to for sure.
Motherfuckers unguardable, bro.
My number 4 is a little biased, most likely. I got 1K, but I got AJ Brown. But in my defense, you got to look at the situation he's in. He's in not a pass-heavy offense at all. Like Philly is run, as we previously seen. Contested he makes a lot of contested catches. Like Jalen Hurts could throw like a lot of like not so good balls, and he could come down with that ball at any point of the time. His route running, I feel like it's like slightly underrated. I feel like it's like he has a nice route run, and you think about it, he's really well run after the catch. As we've seen, like when he was in Tennessee, Baltimore Ravens, where he carried 3 defenders, literally he wouldn't be denied the end zone, or like we seen him take slants to the houses multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's really good run after the catch. So I feel like AJ Brown is like top 4 in my opinion.
Yep, and he got that second receiver to get the attention off of him.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's not so much of a main focus because Philly just so like evenly like stacked whatever. So I feel like that number 4 spot like
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts shows favoritism for sure.
Yeah.
He shows
Nah,
favoritism
he
for
was
sure.
giving Smitty that ball.
Yeah.
But
And
they-
Goddard.
Not
Smitty-
every week. Not every week.
Smitty
Nah,
had
nah.
more
they was
catches.
like
He
neck
showed
and neck.
favoritism.
Smitty had hella catches.
Nah, he showed favoritism. Every week I was not seeing my man Smitty go out for 15 plus, bro, on fantasy.
That's
Showed
fantasy,
favoritism for
though.
sure. It
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
matter.
fantasy well, but like realistically wise,
He had 3
whatever, like,
receptions every week plus. Favoritism.
I mean, you gotta look at it realistically wise though. Like he was spreading the ball pretty
Yeah,
well.
he was.
You
Goddard
gotta
was-
look at it. You gotta look at it like this too, right? It's so many weapons out there on Philly that like not every person would get the ball. So I feel like the season that AJ Brown
And his
just had.
favorite weapon was AJ Brown.
I mean, but like you look at any other QB, who else would you want to throw the ball to? Like a 6'4",
Smitty, a 6'7" slender man, speed,
Six,
amazing
seven.
route runner.
6'7". He's like,
Like
he's like
6'1".
he's like 6'2", 6 like in that little category, like
Bruh.
230.
He looks like KD to me.
Either way, I just feel like he's a great all around wide receiver in my opinion, and especially since he didn't have no needs the previous season.
My number 3 is Tariq. You know, you can't teach speed. And I'm not gonna lie, like some years back when I was looking at Tariq and I was ranking him, I didn't have him high because I really thought he was truly based off speed. But when these clips come out of him, routing DBs up,
I told you.
it just shows how elite he is, how deadly he is, and how dangerous he is when he's out there on that field. Going from Patrick Mahomes to Tua, the talks were that he's not going to be putting up the numbers that he was in KC. And, when he even said that Tua was one of the most accurate quarterbacks, he was getting talked about then. And, he just went out there and proved it. He proved that, Tua is still, a decent solid quarterback. And Tariq is still going to be able to put up the numbers that he has in Kansas City. So Tariq is one of those receivers where no matter the situation, he's gonna get his. So that's why I have him at number 3.
Yeah, my number 3, Tyreek Hill. In my opinion, Tyreek Hill is one of those. He could be flipped from 1 to 3.
Yeah,
If you say the best wide receiver in the league, I won't call you crazy.
yeah,
And his impact is known all across the field.
yeah.
Number 3, I have Devontae Adams.
Okay.
Same reason JJ say he in a muddy situation. He has who his QB is?
Jimmy G.
Shit.
Jimmy G.
Yep, horrible. Derek Carr was barely getting it done, so I think Jimmy G barely gonna get it done.
I don't know.
But he had his best season though with Derek Carr though.
But I feel like if he was on that Packers team,
Say
still Rodgers,
close to your mic.
if he was on that Packers team, still Rodgers last season, bro, or had that Rodgers QB, bro, he would have did way better than what he did last season and the year before that.
Bro, what? Hey, my number three, Tay Adams. He matched last season.
Yeah.
Right, he matched. I said if he had a different QB, he would have did better.
I don't know.
But I'm saying like he still matched it. Like
Yeah.
what he had with a
What
Hall
better?
of Fame QB.
That's literally that was his second best season
Yeah.
of his career.
He would did better. Yeah, QB, bro.
What do you mean?
I don't think you could write it any different. Like
Yeah,
that.
and
But
just
the man
like
still
Reed,
went for 1,500, bro.
just like Reed, you know, people are saying that Rodgers made Tay. I know you had mentioned that at one point
I did.
during last year.
Lying, bro. He's lying, bro. He's literally
But you know, Tay just went out there and proved it that you know he's not made by anyone. You know, Tay is him. Tay is Tay, and you know, he's gonna go out there and put up consistent numbers. So
I don't mean to get off topic. Ain't this the same dude who was saying that Tyreek made Mahomes, bro? Wasn't that his argument last year?
I didn't say that.
And like even going into this season, you know, the talks are still Tay's not gonna put up the same numbers. Now that he has a different quarterback in Jimmy G, but you know, I still feel like Tay could put up 1,400
Well, that man could have had like 1,600 yards last season.
Definitely.
1,600,
You know,
1,700.
he had one game when he had 3 freaking yards.
Like,
so.
boy, that man could.
And that wasn't his fault.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro. That dead ass could have been his
That
best
was
season.
that was
Yeah.
his QB fault.
He got it,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, Tay.
What a demon.
Yeah. Tank.
I'm agreeing with Juice here. Tay, I feel like my number 3, I just see no flaw in him whatsoever. Like everything, he has it all in a receiver. What all you want? He has size, height. You mean with a guy like that, with that right one, you really don't need speed for real.
Yeah.
Because he could beat anybody, literally anybody that's in front of him. He could beat any corner that's in front of him. As we seen, he beat Ramsey in his prime. Jair, like he beats everybody. Like I just find no flaw in him. And even though we're saying his situation, gotta look at it like this. Jimmy G was also like a system QB, and I feel like he's pretty able to get like that ball to him. Especially, it's just like we seen it coming from him already, like in the situation that he was in, like the franchise he played for, like as in the 49ers, he really only threw the ball to either Debo or Brandon Ayuk. And Brandon Ayuk, like he utilized Brandon Ayuk as well. So I feel like giving him Tay Adams, taking away from like the run game that they like already have, I feel like he's in a similar situation as it is pretty much because Josh Jacobs had an amazing year. Even though I don't know if he'll be that much of an impact, but he's still gonna as what he did last year. But I feel like he's still gonna do the same thing like what he accomplished last year, and then throwing the ball to Tay. I don't think we're gonna see Tay under like probably like 40 yards at all this season. Especially given the fact that last year he had a game like you said with 3 yards, which is insane to say.
Yeah.
I feel like Jimmy Garoppolo is gonna want to utilize
For
Tay
sure.
like he will.
For sure.
Then he has attention taken off him as well as they added Jacoby Myers. Hopefully Hunter Renfrow gets back to where he was at before the season before. So
And then even drafting a rookie tight end from Michael Mayer. So
I do.
Yeah.
I know you're talking. So like hopefully hopefully like I said, it's a pretty decent offense. Only concern is the offensive line. But like if Jimmy G could be that system QB that like to just like get him the ball, which I feel like he can, because like I said, Tay could get open on any route you want him to run, anything. If you just take the ball, and he's good after the catch too, which he's going to get talked a lot about.
Yeah.
So I feel like Tay could be top 3 easily.
Yeah. Tay is my number 2, and you know we all broke it down here at the table. Why? So that's my number 2 guy.
I don't have a 2. I have a 1B. My 1B, pretty easy. Justin Jefferson. Again, Justin Jefferson, if you tell me he's the best wide receiver in the league, won't call you crazy. Definition of consistency, never had a season less than 1,400 yards, which was his rookie season, and never had a year less than 9 touchdowns. He also had Kirk Cousins. This was Kirk Cousins' best season.
Yeah.
He's the wide receiver that you want on your team. He's the franchise wide receiver that you want.
Yeah, for sure. And for him to fall to what pick was it, like 18?
Yeah.
It was 20 something, I think.
No, it was 18.
It was in the teens.
19.
Henry
No, maybe
Ru-
I'm thinking about
Henry
somebody else.
Ruggs was picked before him.
Yeah.
CD, Jerry Jeudy, and Rager.
Rager.
Man,
They got him at 19.
Yeah,
Eagles took Raider. They took Rager at
18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on Malik's level, bro. 1B or nah, Justin Jefferson 1B.
I'm trying to figure out who's gonna be
And the
your
reason-
1A because I can't remember who you
And
haven't
the
said.
reason 1B is because like think about this, bro. He's the number one target. He's damn near 7 foot tall. He has God speed,
22nd.
22nd?
and he gets fed the ball every
Yeah.
single play.
Eagles took him at 21. Then. I ain't bogus.
Wow.
Go Jalen.
Number 2. What put in number 2 again? My fault. Yeah, no. 3 kill. Number 2, 3 kill. JD said why.
Yeah.
Same. Number 2 is Tariq Hill. As we previously stated why he was number 2.
Yeah. My number 1, Jay Jettis, stated why.
And then my number 1, Cooper Cup.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He had like
Damn.
Cooper Cup. I'm real hot. Like I mean, I know his situation is
Draft
real,
him.
it's ugly.
Draft him then.
See, that's different.
Yeah.
I
not?
think Cooper Cup hamstring. I think he is the best wide receiver.
It don't matter.
Honestly, like he had the best wide receiver season probably ever. He was on
Besides
pace
Calvin,
to
yeah.
repeat it. Yeah, besides Calvin, he was on pace to repeat it last year. And
Yeah.
before he got
Yeah.
injured,
Well, he
so-
was on pace to beat it.
yeah,
last
to beat it.
year.
Yeah, to beat it actually.
Dog was eating, bro. He came out the
Different.
gate.
I got his stats right here.
Dropping
This is,
25
I don't think
in
he
a
had.
blowout
I don't
game.
think he had like a game like under 20 points that whole season.
in 9
He didn't.
games. In 9 games, 75 receptions on 98 targets, 812 yards and 6 touchdowns.
And that's
Are you
niggas-
hearing those numbers,
Those are people like career years,
Bro,
like,
that's crazy, bro.
That's wild.
well, like he had the fact you
You
had
said
75 receptions.
Yeah, 75 catches
75
receptions
receptions on
crazy.
98 targets
in 9 games.
in 9 games.
Bro, he's on pace to damn near
Yeah, he
break
was-
Mike Thomas, bro.
Yes. Yes. He was
Hey,
he was finna have 2 records next year.
Bro, he has 70. Bro, if he put up another 70 catches, bro, he would have been right there with Mike Thomas, bro.
Yeah.
What, like to break his all time catch record?
Yes.
His shit like
receptions.
one
Like all time or one season?
145.
Yeah, 145.
One
bro.
season or all time?
All,
One-
yeah,
one
no,
season.
yeah, all time. Well, yeah, it's all time like in one season. My fault. Yeah, I'm tripping, one season.
Yeah. No one y'all know I got Tariq.
Damn,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
All right,
I
can't
ain't
go
mad
wrong.
about that.
Yeah, I'm not mad. Yeah.
Number 1, Jay Jettis.
I'm mad about
Same
that.
as JJ. I
I'm
mean,
mad about that.
Yeah.
All valid.
Yeah.
So
It-
valid. You say one of those 3 the best wide receiver in the league, bro. You got an argument right there, bro.
the wide receiver, like ranking a top 5 is hard as hell
Yeah,
because
it's real.
we haven't mentioned Garrett Wilson, DK. Like where would you guys put receivers like Garrett Wilson, DK
Well, DK would be
And
number
that's going into next season?
going into next season?
DK
put
would be number
DK like
6, 7. No, DK
8.
number 7.
I'm sorry. I don't think I would have DK top 10. Just because they got Jackson Smith and Jigma.
Oh, okay.
I think he's gonna take over Jackson Smith and Jigma. I think that's gonna be
what about Judy? You guys like Judy going
Nah.
into next year?
I do like.
I actually do like
Judy.
seeing like what Sean Payton did with route runners.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like we see
Yeah.
what he did with Sean.
Yeah, I'm high on Judy. I think. he's
And
about to go that
Juju, Jerry Judy is one hell of a route runner.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
I can only
How
imagine,
y'all
like, the type
feel
of
about
stunts he's
Calvin
trying to
really
get
going
in
to
and
next
all
season?
this shit.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I'd be kind of high on really. He'd be like, well, I'll put DK like.
Because think
Like,
about
like
it.
he
nine.
get like
Yeah,
12.
yeah, like right by 10.
I feel like really
Yeah,
like,
DK
like,
should be like 11, 12.
yeah, same with really. I feel like really be like somewhere like the 11
Yeah.
because shit.
I would have
That's what
really
I'm
top 10. I'm not gonna
I have
lie.
him like 10.
He with T-Law, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta see where he was in Atlanta, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was with
Bro,
Atlanta, he was a
dog.
dog.
Yeah.